Great artists don't wait for inspiration. They build systems that make creativity inevitable. Daily Rituals by Mason Currey. Audiobook summary and review by StoryShots. Introduction. You've been lied to about genius. The myth says great artists wait for the muse to strike, that creativity flows from divine inspiration. Daily Rituals, How Artists Work by Mason Currey destroys that fantasy. After studying 161 writers, composers, painters, and thinkers, the book reveals the truth. Creative brilliance isn't about talent or inspiration, it's about structure. The masters didn't have more willpower than you, they had better systems. The morning decides everything. Most creative giants protected their mornings like a fortress. Beethoven started every day at dawn. Toni Morrison wrote before sunrise, in the dark. W.H. Auden woke at 6 a.m. sharp and worked until 11:30 without exception. Your morning hours aren't just productive, they're chemically different. Your brain has higher willpower reserves, fewer decisions depleting your mental energy, and zero interruptions if you claim the time before the world wakes up. The artists who changed civilization didn't stumble into greatness during random bursts. They scheduled it for 6 a.m. every single day. You're giving away your best thinking hours to email and other people's emergencies. Routine, in an intelligent man, is a sign of ambition. But knowing you should wake up early doesn't solve the problem of what to do when you sit down and feel nothing. Rituals manufacture inspiration. Maya Angelou rented a hotel room every morning, removed every picture from the walls, and wrote lying on the bed. Gertrude Stein only wrote outdoors, sitting in her car. These weren't quirks, they were triggers. Your brain is a pattern recognition machine. When you repeat the same physical routine before creative work, your brain learns the pattern. The ritual becomes a switch. Sit in the chair, open the notebook, and your brain knows, now we work. Inspiration doesn't cause the ritual causes inspiration. The artists who produced the most didn't have more discipline than you. They built external structures that made discipline unnecessary. A solid routine fosters a well-worn groove for one's mental energies. That explains how to start, but the work itself still feels impossible when every sentence is torture. Constraints unlock creativity. Anthony Trollope wrote for exactly 3 hours every morning before leaving for his day job at the Postal Service. If he finished a novel mid-session, he immediately started the next one. He wrote 47 novels this way. The artists who produced the most didn't have unlimited time. They had the opposite. Tight constraints force decisions. When you only have 2 hours, you can't waste 30 minutes deciding what to work on. When you finish a project at 9:47 a.m. and your session ends at 10, you don't celebrate. You start the next thing. Constraints eliminate the paralysis of infinite possibility. You think you need more time to do your best work. You need less. The tighter the box, the sharper the thinking. Inspiration is for amateurs. The rest of us just show up and get to work. If this changed how you think about building a creative practice, someone in your life probably needs to hear it too. Final summary. This summary of daily rituals connects 3 truths. Mornings give you your best cognitive hours. Rituals train your brain to create on command, and constraints force the focus that unlimited time destroys. But Currey's book contains 161 case studies, and this summary touched 3. The full summary reveals how the masters handled failure, why some worked drunk while others stayed sober, the exact schedules of Kafka and Picasso, and which daily habits correlate most strongly with sustained creative output over decades. Who should read this? Anyone who's ever said, I'll create when I have more time, and then watched years disappear. We're putting together the full summary of daily rituals right now, with a visual infographic and animated video. Follow the book in the StoryShots app to get it the moment it's ready.